Hey there, thanks for hanging out with me again. I am Kelly, of course you already knew that, and I am so excited for what we have to unbox today. So let's just get into it and let's start Meetin Veg.
Hey, turn up the caramello and chisel on the shizney. It's time for me to what? Let me introduce myself. I'm Gino Burrito. My pants are made of leather. I find it hard to concentrate.
So I am super excited to open this box right now. There's this new service. I don't know if it's new or if it just newly became available in my area. The website is called sayweee.com. That's Wee with 3 E's. And they also have an app. I got this message, I think through Facebook, saying, hey, this is now available and you can get all of the Asian foods delivered that you would like to get. And I'm like, I like having things delivered. So I started looking through it and I'm looking at all of the produce and my face is just like, So I put it in order. They gave me a special deal. It was like $10 off my first order. I only had to order $35 worth of stuff, which is not hard to do. Not that anything was terribly expensive. It's just, I just want all the things. We have this great Asian supermarket here. It's enormous, called Uwajimaya, and it's not that far from where I live, but I can't go there right now because I don't go anywhere right now. So this is kind of like bringing it to me. So I have all of these goodies in here. I have to say, I've never used their service before. This is my first time. So far, very satisfied. Using the app has been easy. Using the website has been easy. Ordering was easy. They are very good with their communication. I really appreciate good communication, good, direct, solid communication. So they're like, hey, your order is in. Here's everything that you ordered. Hey, your order's gonna be coming tomorrow. It's gonna come between these hours and these hours. And then they're like, oh, hey, we're on our way. You're gonna get your stuff soon. And then they come to the door. They knocked nice and loud on the door, which is unusual, must you? And then they left me another message saying, we have come and gone, which is great because then my stuff's not sitting outside forever. Everyone's got an opinion. So one other thing that I really appreciated about them was that they also sent me a couple of times, they communicated with me, we're probably gonna put some dry ice in there to keep your stuff from melting, so don't touch it with your hands. I don't encounter dry ice very often, and I'm probably that one person who'd be like, ooh, dry ice. So I appreciated that. It's nice that they knew who they were dealing with. So it's kind of a far cry from, I don't want to call them out, I don't want to be a jerk about this, but like, one thing I haven't loved about Full Circle is they kind of like, they sneak it up to you in the dead of night, no knock, no nothing. It's supposed to be like an overnight delivery. You wake up in the morning, oh, my groceries are outside. And under normal circumstances, you have a cooler sitting outside. They're not putting things in coolers right now due to COVID. Understandable, that is fine. But it's summer. It's really hot outside. So the last delivery I had from them, I opened it up and everything's all wilted and shitty because I don't wake up at 6 in the morning. I'm unemployed. I've got no earthly reason to be up at 6 in the morning unless I haven't gone to bed yet. So by the time I roll out of bed and I open the door, I've got a box of melted grossness. It's not ideal. So this has been great. The question is, what's in the box? I am so excited. I haven't even opened this yet. I ordered some really fun stuff. I cannot wait. First, the not so exciting. I've got, yum. Got some bean sprouts. I mean, you can see those in any grocery store. I needed to get up to $35. I enjoy bean sprouts. These are great. If you want to make a stir fry and you want something that approximates noodles, but you don't want to put noodles in there for some reason, or you don't have any noodles, these are really satisfying for that. Ooh, you get a good deal of these for the money. I got 4 nice big ones. These guys don't look like much. They kind of look like a turnip, but they are watermelon radishes. When you open them up inside, this one's a little bit cracked for some reason, so I'm just gonna go ahead and open it. And I can always just put it in like a Ziploc or something. So through the magic of editing, You can see that when you open it, it looks like that. And some of them are a little bit darker. You're gonna get a little bit of variation, but basically they call it a watermelon radish because it's nice and pink inside and green on the outside, and it kind of looks like a watermelon. This looks really great on a plate. If you really want a nice presentation, a bit of watermelon radish brightens everything up. The color is so vibrant on some of these. And they're not as sharp, like they're not as bitey, I'd say, as a regular radish. Not that I mind bitey. I think because there's no meat or anything like that, I didn't get the dry ice. So that's fine. That's okay with me. Okay. These guys, it's gonna be a little hard to see. I'm just gonna go ahead and open this up. I can always reseal it again. They're massive. Ah! They're just like falling all over the place. These are long beans, and they kind of look like they kind of look like somebody took a green bean and just stretched it out. And I always thought that that's exactly what it, well, not exactly what it was, but I always thought that these were just a species of green beans that were just a bit longer, and I figured they would taste the same and be the same. And I was looking it up, and I was wrong. They're related to the cowpea. I've never had a cowpea before, but I know that you eat the actual inside little beans, whereas these are, you know, the immature pods. This is just a species of cowpea where you eat this part and not that part. Who knew? So these might taste completely different from anything I've had before. I'm really jazzed to find out. So that's something fun. This isn't even the most fun thing in there. That's how cool this shipment is. I am so intrigued by this. Okay, I'm going to take it out of the plastic so you can see. Oh, rubber band. Okay. They look like palm trees. Like, there's these big fat stalks, and then you got like, da-da-da. So if you were gonna make like some kind of a diorama or something out of food, you know, and you needed palm trees for some reason, I don't know, you do your quarantine your way, and I'll do my quarantine my way. This is called celtuce. I think I'm pronouncing that right. C-E-L-T-U-C-E, celtuce. Thank you very much. It's basically like a lettuce, and somebody had the crazy idea to breed lettuce that had weirdo leaves like this and a big fat stalk that you eat. And then they followed through on their fancy little dreams. That, I don't know. I would like to learn a lot more about these. There's a lot I don't know. I have not tasted them. I am super excited. I will probably make a video about it. Probably make a video about the long beans as well. I got fancy plans and plants to match. So, and there's more in the box. I saw this and I was just like, I will literally die if I don't get my hands on this. Okay, since I have, all right, let's do it. I probably should have looked it up first because it's probably fine, but like, just in case. I don't need to be anxious all night. Every now and again, you look something up and it's like, oh no, you have to cook that or you'll die. So there's something to keep in mind. If you're trying something you've never tried before, look it up first. Just in case. You never know. These are like Asian chives. They're flat. And these are so delicious. The first time I had these, I was at a Korean restaurant. It was my first time at a Korean restaurant, and the food came just like on a bed of these things, and they're so, so good. They're very fragrant, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if it's just because they've been in the bag for a while. Just a hint of farts. Just buy a bunch, take a sniff. You'll see what I mean. I'm gonna save my favorite thing for last. So let's see. I don't remember. Oh, what is this? It's in a language I don't speak or read. Fragrant kelp strips. Oh yeah, it's like shredded kelp strips with like some chilies and stuff. I don't know. I've never had that before. Let's see. Kelp, chili, oil, salt, sugar, yeast extract, spices, etc. I'll eat that. We'll do it. And that guy. Oh, apparently I got more than one. Apparently I got 3. I guess that's just how many come in an order of that. And ground Szechuan pepper. I've been wanting that for a while, and that one was just like so inexpensive that I was like, well, I mean, how could I not? Boy. I don't know what that says, but I remember what this was. And it says it on the side. It's got a little sticker on the side in English. This is leek flour paste. No idea. So I'm gonna find out what leek flour paste is like. I looked it up a little bit after I ordered it, and apparently it's pretty interesting. So we're gonna find out. When I open this, I won't open it without you, okay? You'll be there to see. Oh, that's really liquid. That's not so much a paste. It doesn't sound like a paste. It sounds like juice. It looks very juicy. That's probably fine. Okay. And the very last thing in here, this is one of my favorite things of all time. I could almost cry. These are Japanese sweet potatoes. I have seen these also called satsuma imos. I hope that's how you say that. Oh, some of these are little teeny tiny baby ones. They're so cute. I'm used to buying them just like nice big fatties, but like even better on the small ones, honestly. These have like a purplish outer peel, but on the inside, it should be fairly white. And then as you cook it, it becomes this mellow, yellowy orange kind of look. These are so sweet and delicious and lovely. Now they have some that are purple all the way through, and they're beautiful, but they're much starchier. They're just not as sweet. These are much sweeter and much better. My entire concept for what I'm doing right now started several years ago after I had one of these for the first time. And I was like, everybody has to know. I need to knock on people's doors and be like, did you know that this was a thing that you could have? Did you know? Let me into your kitchen, I'll make one for you. You don't have to do a whole lot to it. You can stick it in the oven, a little bit of butter, a little bit of salt. I started eating these when I was at work, and the company that I worked for, in our break room, we had a little toaster oven, and it was not big enough to put a whole big fatty in there, so I would have to cut it in half and put it like face down, put a little bit of butter on there, and then I realized that that's a way better way to go, because the top, gets the cut parts get caramelized, and so the more you cut it, the more area you have for caramelization, and like, oh my god. Definitely gonna do a video about these, because these are one of my favorite things ever, and I could just cry having these, because I haven't had these in like months and months and months. That's it. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out. If I try any of these, and I will, hopefully I will be able to make a video about it and not just eat it surreptitiously. I won't eat it without you. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you next time. Hey, thanks for watching today's video. I just want to add one more thing. So this company, it's not sponsoring me in any way. They are not sending me any money. If they would like to, they can. They do have a referral program. So I'm going to put a link in the description to today's video. If this is available in your area and you would like to try it out, please consider using my referral link. You'll get $10 off your first order, and then I'll get $10 off. And I don't know if you remember me mentioning it a couple times, but I'm unemployed now, so I like getting money off of my groceries. Thanks very much. See you next time.
Hey, turn up the caramello and chisel on the shizney. It's time for me to what? Let me introduce myself. I'm Gina Burrito. My pants are made of leather.